almond milk is super, super easy to make. People think, you make almond milk? That's what I get all the time. Like,
Yeah.
really, you make almond milk?
I've always thought it'd be super hard to get the texture right.
So I made it in my other blender. It's so, like, it's perfectly fine. This is a Vitamix, so you're gonna get definitely a better consistency. The key is to soak your almonds. So, you know, the night before, or like I've basically ran out of milk before because I do buy cartons of milk, like almond milk. So I'll say, oh, I didn't buy enough milk, or I didn't buy milk today. So if I look in the cupboard, you can basically make milk out of any nut and seed. So you just kind of look and say, what do I have in the cupboard today? So typically it's, you know, almonds, but I've made it with Brazil nuts. I just recently made it with. You can make it with a combination of almonds and cashews, which is nice because cashews make it creamy.
Yeah.
But today we're gonna make almond milk with almonds. So I soak these. So I soak these overnight. All you have to do is put your like filtered water. I wouldn't do it straight from the tap, but just if you have a, I mean, Brita's, you know, whatever. There's a whole thing with water, but just use your at least Brita to cover them up and just sit them on the counter overnight. At least 8 hours. They'll just sit there and get mushy, and then you can just put them right in here like this. And then 4 cups of water to blender.
So it's 4 cups per
It's
one.
1 cup of almonds or seeds or whatever. Like whatever you're gonna do, just do it 4 cups, 1 cup, and then 4 cups of water to 1 cup of almond or seed or whatever. And if you want it to be a little bit more creamier, like say you want to make cream for something, then you would reduce the amount of water. So you would just do 2 cups of water, or even 3 cups of water to make it creamier. So you just put that in here. And my secret ingredient is coconut oil. It makes it kind of creamy. So you just do 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. And that is literally it for that. So, put the top on. This is the base. Once you have the base, you can make like a chai almond milk. Like you can make almond milk out of, like just make some really yummy types. You could put chocolate, like cacao or cocoa or whatever in there and make chocolate milk. Okay, this is gonna be a little while. That's fine.
Yeah, looks right here.
Okay, so this is the fun part. This is called a nut sack. Or like a nut milk sack, basically.
Oh, I thought it was just like a cheesecloth.
You can use cheesecloth too, but the thing with cheesecloth is it's not in a bag. So you basically put this into a bowl, or I like to use a measuring cup because, I don't know, it just fits it, seems to fit it a little bit better.
Where do you buy that?
So that's a really good question. I bought this online. You just have to search for
Nut
nut
sack.
milk sack.
Heaven knows what you're gonna get.
I don't know where else they would sell it, like not online. I bought mine online. So yeah, just do that. Even Amazon sells them. You know, like Amazon sells everything. So yeah, nut milk sack. You'll get lots of, don't worry, you won't get anything bad.
Cooking class.
Showing
sponsored
it.
by Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay. So have you made milk? Almond milk?
Yeah, but the problem is I just get too busy and then the nuts sit there for like 3 days. So, and I keep changing
And then they
it.
start sprouting. See, if you leave almonds,
Oh, really?
if you leave almonds or seeds or anything, then all of a sudden, well, unless, yeah, even in the water.
You just have to keep changing the water
Yeah,
or it
yeah.
gets rancid.
But you'll basically, yeah, or if you wanted to sprout them, you just have to keep, like you said, changing the water. They're gonna eventually get little tails, and they're still good to eat. They're still fine, but anyway, so this, all you have to do is do this, pour it into this thing, because you don't really want any of the sediment in there. But I think I'm gonna run out of room. Let me just do something. And then you just squeeze all the rest of it out. So if you have sore hands, this is actually a really good
So do you do this in the morning when Leo's getting ready for school and he wants his cereal with almond milk?
Honestly, I have done that before.
Have you really?
Literally, I can do this in like, if they're already soaked and I remember, then you can do it really
Okay.
fast.
Huh.
Because it's done now. This is
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like this is that's all it is. So then you just take this, like
And how much does that make?
it makes 4 cups of
It
milk.
does, okay.
So like you have 4 cups of water if you want last 3. It does make, it makes 4 cups. So then you can just kind of set that aside. You can make things out of this pulp, so if you are worried about wasting stuff, like I actually dry it out in the oven and make breadcrumbs with it, and then put that into anything that needs breadcrumbs, and it works really well.
I made cookies out of it.
You can make cookies,
Yeah, that'd
you
be
can,
Yeah.
like the fiber,
Makes sense.
it's kind of the fiber that's left. So this is it, this is almond milk. So we're gonna be using this for some of our recipes.